Hi Yogi, welcome to Yoga with Alina, and today we're going to do a very quick flow. It's only 15 minutes long and it's a morning stretch for the upper body. We're going to open up the heart, hopefully feel amazing, and then set up an intention for the entire day to come. I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you on the mat in just a couple of moments. We're going to start this practice with a back bend, one of my favorite ones, and we're using the block for that. I like the second height. If you want, you can lower it down a little bit for yourself. And then bring the block underneath the upper back. It's a little bit lower than the shoulder, but it's tiny little bit lower than that. If you have a bra, so if you're a girl and you have a bra, then it's underneath the bra strap. And then we're going to add to that, bring the soles of the feet together and dropping the knees down to the sides, opening the hips as well. A beautiful back bend to start the day. If you're doing this in the morning, that should feel pretty good. If you need something underneath your head, you can do that as well. And then just take a couple of moments to bring yourself into this space. Right here, right now, opening the heart to the new day. Taking a few moments to feel what is happening for you this morning. The mind, the body, the breath. And once you feel ready, you can start deepening your breath. Nice deep inhales matching long exhales. You don't necessarily need a ujjayi breathing for this kind of practice. But if you feel comfortable with it, if you want it, feel free to bring it out. And then do a couple of rounds of breathing on your own. Feeling what the air is doing, how the oxygen is affecting your organs, your blood, your body in general. And we're going to keep the legs exactly as they are. And with the next inhale, use the arms to start lifting yourself all the way up to seated. Take your time. And once you get into your seated, bring the hands to your shins. And then you can do a couple of cat-cows like that. Just move at your own pace. Move comfortably. You can go side to side a little bit. Any movements will do, really. Good, and we're going to keep the legs as they are. And from here, bring the hands to your toes and pull yourself forward, lengthening. Use the strength of your thighs to push the knees out. You don't have to go too far. Again, this is the very beginning of the practice, probably the very beginning of the day for you. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Good, and with the next inhale, you're going to lift yourself back up. Take the next inhale, reaching the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down to heart center in prayer. Take a moment, feel. And then without using your hands, you're going to cross your legs and bring yourself into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Doesn't matter which leg in front or on top, because we're going to change it soon, spoiler alert. And from here with me, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, you're going to twist over to the right, bringing the right hand at the base of the spine, and then hook the left hand to the right thigh. Look back behind you. The back hand is super close to your hips, and you're going to keep the left hand exactly as it is. Reach the right arm up and over the right ear, lengthening to the left knee. Look up. It doesn't have to be a dramatic stretch. Then from here, lower your right hand outside the left thigh and pull the opposite towards one another. Separate the shoulder blades. Bring the chin a little bit closer to your chest. Good. You're going to let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down to heart center in prayer again. And without using your hands, switch the crossing of your legs. Other foot on top or other foot in front, that should feel a little bit awkward. It's okay because it's probably non-dominant side. And with your next inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, twist over to the left. The left hand is at the base of your spine. The right hand is going to hook to the left thigh. Look back behind you. The closer the back hand to your hips, the better the twist. Knowing that, can you adjust? And we're going to keep the right hand exactly where it is. That's the front arm. And then reach the left arm up and over the left ear. Look up to the ceiling. Stretching the side body. Good. From this one, your left hand goes outside the right thigh. Pull the elbows in towards one another and separate the shoulder blades. The chin is coming closer to your chest. Let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands are going to come down to heart center one last time here. From this one, you're going to lower the hands in front of your shins and walk the hands forward. Keep the sits bones grounded. You're going to keep them on the floor. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and think about the length. Don't worry about the depth. It's not about this. It's never about this in this practice. And then keep walking the hands further forward, eventually lifting the hips and rolling over your knees. We're going to come into tabletop. Adjust the hands underneath the shoulders. The knees are coming under your hips. Toss the block aside. You probably won't need it anymore. We're going to get into some cat-cows with me. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back. Exhale, push away from the ground and puff up your spine. Let's do this again. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round and curl. One last time. Inhale. And then exhale. You're going to push away from the floor. You're going to separate the shoulder blades and hold it for a second longer than before. The next inhale is going to bring you back to your neutral spine. And then keep the hips on top of your knees. You're going to start walking the hands forward, lowering the forehead down to the ground. Poppy pose, don't push it too far. If you already feel it in the shoulders and the upper back, then you're staying here. If you need more, the chin goes down to the floor. Maybe even your chest, but remember to pace yourself. We'll take a deep inhale. Exhale, chest is coming a little bit closer to the floor. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale down. The next inhale, you're going to slide yourself forward, coming into Sphinx pose. The hips are going down to the floor. The chest is pulling through the arms. Open up the heart. Good. And just as an option, you can extend the elbows, lifting them off the floor. Keep the hands where they were. And again, think about the length. If the hips are lifting off the ground, you know you went a little bit too far. Shoulders are staying away from the ears. We'll do another deep inhale. Exhale, lower the forehead down to the floor. Slide the hands outside the mat, elbows go towards the ceiling, the fingertips on the floor. And the next inhale, lift yourself up, press into the fingertips, lift up. Exhale, the right shoulder goes down towards the center of the mat. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, the left shoulder goes down. One more on each side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, the right. Good. And then inhale, lift back up. And exhale the left. Inhale, lift yourself back up through the center. Exhale, lower the forehead down on the floor. And you're going to slide the hands underneath your shoulders. Feet stay together, knees apart. Push back into your child's pose. Lengthen through the sides of your body and take a few moments here. Now this is where I invite you to set up an intention for the day. As we're at the end of this very short practice, hopefully it felt really, really good. And take a few moments here to really set up an intention. What is it that you are dedicating this practice to? And you can stay in this pose for as long as you want. If you're feeling like you need your shavasana as well, then this is my invitation for you to get there. Whatever your final posture of the practice is today, stay here for the next couple of minutes to let everything sink in. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today, Yogi. From my heart to yours, Namaste.